This journey has to start with your thoughts. It has to start with your mind. And remember, hardships don't last. Hardships are there to make us stronger. That is the point in time that you gotta train your brain and you gotta tell yourself to keep going. But I am rewriting the narrative in my mind and you can do the same. I lost a total of 2 inches on my waist. So last week I weighed in at 218 pounds. This week I dropped welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. This is my first 1 month weight loss update video of 2022, where I will be sharing with you my weight loss results for the month, fat loss results for the month, nutrition, and of course, my fitness. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Daniella. I'm currently on a journey to lose 100 pounds. This is my progress thus far, and things have just been molding beautifully this month, just beautifully. I've made the decision to really stay committed to overcoming my battle with binging. Binging is something I've turned to for all of my life. Ever since I was a child, I used food as comfort, and that is not the purpose of food. The purpose of food is to fuel our bodies so we can live the best life possible. If you're with me on this journey, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, as I will be sharing with you my journey to being better, doing better, and becoming better. This journey has to start with your thoughts. It has to start with your mind. The reason why I began this journey is because I wanted to become more self-love fit. I wanted to fall in love with myself more. That is why I named my Instagram Self-Love Fit, because I struggle with loving myself. I'm hard on myself. I'm hard on myself to the point where it causes me to be, you know, in a perpetual cycle of self-sabotage, but no more. I'm ready to conquer, and I have conquered. I spent years fighting for my health. I couldn't walk, I couldn't lie down, I couldn't sleep without being in perpetual chronic pain after giving birth to my son. I had MRIs, I had x-rays, I had all the diagnostic imaging tests, and my imaging tests came out perfect. There was nothing wrong with me. So I literally started this weight loss journey in pain. Start where you are. If you are at the bottom, start now. It's never too late to start. You can start in pain. You can start frustrated. You can start overwhelmed. You can start no matter what. The most important thing is that you stay committed to this journey. It can be done. And remember, hardships don't last. Hardships are there to make us stronger. And I'm so thankful for the hardships I went through, for being in chronic pain for years, because without that hardship, I would not be as strong as I am today. I would not have the mental fitness that I do have now. So if you're going through a rough time, guys, please view it as an opportunity to level up. It can either defeat you or it can either uplift you. The choice is yours. We can do this. Anyway, let's kick this video off with mental fitness. Before we jump into that, I just want to do a plug in for my Facebook group called Self-Love Fit. I am sharing really practical stuff on there about how you can overcome thought processes in your head that prevent you from moving forward. And I'm really sharing things that my therapist has taught me in overcoming my battle with binging, my thought process when I'm having days where I'm struggling. So make sure you check out that group. It's there. It's a support group for all of us who are on a mission to just be better, do better, and become better. So now let's kick it off with mental fitness. So this January, things changed. Why did they change? Because I made the decision to start therapy. It's a decision I have been pushing off for years. So I said enough is enough. After going through December, just being up and down with my nutrition, being good for 2 days with my calorie counting, and then you know, binging the next day. I was just over it. So I'm like, I need help. I need help to sort through this mind. So I ended up seeing a therapist, and my therapist recommended that I find a nutritionist. So ever since then, things have been coming in beautifully. I love my therapist in that she's practical with the work she gives me. She gives in mental check-ins. So right now I'm working on improving my emotional intelligence. So this is a process where that if I'm feeling an emotion, I'm going to validate that emotion, because the first thing you do when you struggle with loving yourself, or you struggle with, you know, self-loathing and depression and anxiety, is that you don't validate your emotions. You beat yourself up. So I'm learning to validate my emotions and tell myself it's okay to feel this way. And then I label the emotions. And then from there, I ask myself, what is my need? And just doing things like that has allowed me to be aware of my emotions, because remember, our emotions are triggered by thoughts. When a thought happens, an emotion happens so quickly. The purpose here is to get ahead of that emotion when the thought is present. So doing all this has helped me really find my triggers for binging. Like, for example, the other day I took my son out to the dentist. He was hungry. I bought him A&W, and then I had an urge to just, you know, I wanted fast food, but I knew fast food like that would trigger me. So instead, what I did is that I went home and I made my own version of A&W in the form of poutine. He got a poutine, so I made some air fried fries, used Swiss chalet gravy, which is literally 25 calories for 125 milliliters. It's awesome. And I weighed out my mozzarella cheese, and I made my own poutine. So like things like that has allowed me to help overcome binging. Just checking my thoughts, because when we binge, we want to escape. We want to escape from our current moment because we are not feeling good. So instead of escaping, we have to learn to be present. And this is how I'm doing. I'm getting help from a professional because I do have trauma. I have PTSD, I've got PMDD, I've got major depression, I've got a lot of things going on, but my diagnoses don't define me. Again, my diagnoses are just a tool for me to train this mind to be stronger. You create momentum by just starting. You create momentum by just thinking and reaching out to getting help. So it's just the smallest things that can snowball into just magnificent things. This is where my journey started, and I'm sharing it with you guys in hopes to inspire you. You are not stuck. You can come out of your situation. You truly can. I was stuck in my situation for years, guys. I didn't think I'd ever be where I am at today, and I'm not gonna get emotional. It's okay to get emotional. I was actually in the car the other day, and I was driving somewhere, I don't know where. I think it was to a park with Bo, and I just got so emotional because like my passion in life is to truly help others get themselves out of their rut. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll get the qualifications I need, but I really wanna be a glimmer of hope to someone, just to inspire people that they can overcome no matter what this life throws at them. You can overcome financial hardships. You can overcome obesity. You can overcome the feeling of being trapped. You have it in you. You just have to have the courage to start. It will be scary at first, but I promise you, it doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. It truly does. Just don't ever give up on you. And I feel like that's my mission in life. I really do. I just want to show people that the power within them is stronger than anything else in this world. Anyway, let's go on to my next topic. So yeah, my next topic was nutrition, battling the binge. So I ended up seeing it's a nurse. She's not a dietitian, and she's not a nutritionist. She's just a nurse that is very well versed in nutrition. So I'm seeing her. She works with my doctor, and it's great because then I have unlimited access to her because she's covered by the Albertan government health plan. You know, we live in Canada. We have free healthcare for most things. Physiotherapists, that's not free, but like basic, you know, if I were to get sick or need surgery, non-cosmetic surgery, that would be covered by Alberta Health. So my nurse that I'm working with, she's basically my accountability partner, because she told me, she's like, you're doing everything right. You know what to do. It just sounds like you just need someone there to hold you accountable. Like, I've told her my meals, I've shared with her my calories, and I was a bit concerned because my calories were a bit low for some days. Here, let me put it up on the screen for you. Sunday, January 30th and Sunday, January 31st, I ate just around 1,200 calories. And I told my nurse about this, and I was asking her, I'm like, is this okay? Because a lot of us tend to freak out that we're under eating, and you know, and for me, when I do that, I freak out that I'm under eating, and then it causes me to binge. It's like a horrible cycle. So I asked her about it, and she's like, it is okay because of the amount of protein I'm consuming and the amount of fiber I'm consuming. I've been eating so much spinach lately, guys. I've been putting spinach on my pizza. I've been putting spinach on its own with mushrooms. I've just been eating tons of spinach. And I don't know what spinach does to you, but oh my goodness, I gave my hubby some spinach and then he was struggling with it. It keeps you full for a very long time. And I had the bright idea of buying a 1 kilogram bag of spinach, which is about, I don't know, it was like 3-4 pounds of spinach or 2 pounds of spinach. And I didn't want it to go bad because I've had this habit where I would buy like food, good food, healthy food, mainly fruits and vegetables, and they would just rot. And spinach was always one of those vegetables that would always just rot on me. So I'm like, this is not gonna happen. We are gonna eat this spinach. Both me and my hubby, we're gonna do it. So we've just been eating copious amount of spinach, and it's just been keeping me full. It's been keeping me gassy. And we'll just keep the rest to myself. But yeah, spinach is very powerful. So after that, we probably will lay off the spinach for a while and, you know, keep that at bay. But I was asking her if it was okay, my nurse, and she says it's fine. Your body will balance out. And sure enough, it did. I ate that afterwards. I ate 1,600 calories. And then I ate 1,600 calories again. And then I went to 1,900 calories, and then I went to 14 on Friday. And Saturday's left blank because Saturday I decided to have a treat meal. And I ended the day at 1,900 calories, but after I added that treat meal, I ended it at 2,700 calories, I believe. It was a treat meal and some popcorn with butter. My body needed it. It's okay. So things balance itself out. I know Greg Doucette said that most women can lose weight at 1,500 calories. I have professionals guiding me day in and day out. I'm telling my nurse how many calories I eat because I don't want to get to a point where I'm consistently under eating. And there are some days you're going to eat more and some days you're going to eat less. Don't be afraid of that. Please don't be afraid of that. And if you feel like you're struggling with nutrition, please get professional help. That is what I'm doing. I have disordered eating. My eating's all over the place, but that's why I have all these medical professionals helping me. And it's the best decision I've made because now I'm able to find a healthy middle ground because I want to be able to lose weight in a healthy way, but at the same time, I don't want to trigger any disordered eating habits. And I feel like I'm doing great. If I'm full, I am not going to force feed myself. Those days when I ate the 1,200 calories, guys, I was so full, like so full, because I was eating copious amounts of fiber. I've been putting this thing called psyllium husk in my oatmeal and in my shakes, and it's a form of fiber that keeps you full. So don't worry too much, hang in there and get professional help if you need it. Now, as you guys know, I've been doing Caroline Girvan's Epic Endgame, and oh my gosh, I gotta get a workout in today. It is about 12 o'clock and I've not gotten my workout in because I was planning and sorting out this video. I was organizing my before and after photos for all of that because I'm here to inspire you guys while inspiring myself. You guys, I'm inspiring myself at the same time. But Caroline Girvan has been a blessing in my life. Like, I'm so thankful for her fitness programs. They're criminal. They should not be on free on free. They should not be on YouTube for free. They are too good, but I'm glad I stumbled into it. I'm so much more stronger. I'm at the point where I'm using 25-pound dumbbells consistently, and now tomorrow I'm gonna order 60 pounds in total. 25 times 2 is 50, 60 pounds. So 30-pound dumbbells. I will be ordering that tomorrow. I'm gonna order 1 dumbbell at a time because they're expensive. Amazon has a 30-pound dumbbell for $60, which is okay. I can start off with 1 because Caroline Girvan does a lot of unilateral movements. Anyway, we are gonna do a review of my workouts for this month because I love creating those workout videos. It just inspires me, and I hope it inspires you. So let's show you what I've been up to. Let's jump into some non-scale victories. And after we jump into the non-scale victories, the scale victories. Because, guys, non-scale victories precede scale victories. And I just want to share something with everybody. Please don't let the scale defeat you. There are going to be weeks where you are going to be on point with everything, and then the scale is not going to cooperate with you, especially if you're a female out there. I had that in January. There was a week where I had a 2-pound weigh-in, even though I was doing the best I can possible. Don't let that defeat you. Please do not fixate on the scale, please. Please don't do it, because it's gonna cause you to have those thoughts of self-sabotage, those thoughts of, well, I'm putting in all the work, so why do I continue? No, that is the point in time that you gotta train your brain and you gotta tell yourself to keep going, because that is when the magic happens. And that is what I did, and it resulted in a major weight loss this past week, which I will share with you in a bit. So, scale, non-scale victories. Inches lost, I will put it on the screen here. Caroline Girvan has been correcting this body because, again, muscle imbalances galore. I've got weakness somewhere in my body. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just working out to make it happen. So, this month, I lost a total of 3.75 inches. If I'm wrong, I'll flash it on the screen above. There's so much to remember. I hate taking progress photos. I hate taking inches, but it has to happen. I'm doing it every 2 weeks, and I'm taking progress photos once a month because, it's a pain. And I was organizing my progress photos before this video, and I was like getting discouraged. I'm like, I'm not gonna see a difference, blah, blah, blah. But when you put them side to side, there's a difference. So You know, that's the mental check in there. That's where you got to check your thoughts, because it is that thought that will take you down a road that you don't want to go down, because you are worth showing up for yourself and you are worth finding success for you. We truly are. We are worth it. I'm going to say it over and over again because I struggle with self-worth. When you have trauma, that is what you struggle with. But I am rewriting the narrative in my mind, and you can do the same. You are worthy. So, inches. I lost a total of 2 inches on my waist. Last week I was at, or last weigh-in or inch check, I was at 35 inches. I'm down to 34. I started the year off at 36 inches. My hips are the same thing. I started off at 41 inches, went down to 40 inches, and now I'm at 39 inches. So the fact that my waist to hip ratio is moving down together, that might be it. I gotta actually calculate that because that's really important for if I want to start, when I start bodybuilding. Yes, I want to get into bodybuilding, guys. I love fitness so much. That is a goal of mine. I just don't know what division yet. There's so many divisions, but that's for another day and another video. My left thigh went down 0.75 inches. It went down 1/4 of an inch from last week. My right thigh went down 1/2 an inch. Remember, I'm right side dominant. My left arm went up 1/2 an inch, so I'm building those biceps and those triceps. And the same thing goes for my right arm. So I am losing inches in all of the right places and gaining inches all in the right places. That is how we do body recomposition. That is how we get it done. So here are some progress photos. Oh my goodness. My waist has gone down, like I said, 2 whole inches in the month of January. I'm super happy about that. We are just working through it. This is my body, this is my journey. I cannot compare myself to other people. So I was talking to my hubby the other day and I'm just like, oh, I'm not happy with my images because I'm comparing myself to bodybuilders. And he's like, that's not fair to you. And it's not fair at all, because I've been consuming a lot of content from bodybuilders because certain bodybuilders I love, like Ashley K Fit, love her. And I've been watching Julia Renee and Lauren Dan Miller. I said her name right. Obviously, I can't do that to myself. So it's you versus you. Don't compare yourself to other people, guys. Don't let social media do that. You look at people for inspiration. It is your job to check your brain. It is no one else's responsibility to check your brain for you. That's why I hate it when like Instagram doesn't let you like promote before and after photos. It is our responsibility, and if you're struggling with it, get help. That is what I'm doing. Check yourselves, people. We gotta take responsibilities for our own action. It's no one else's fault but our own. So that's one step into change, guys, is taking responsibility. Stop blaming the world for your problems. It is you. It is your response to what this world throws at you that creates your reality. And that is something, it's a bit of tough love, but it's real self-love. It's something that I've truly been working on. Now, for the weight loss. So last week, I weighed in at 218 pounds. This week, I dropped to 215 pounds even, with a total weight loss of 3 pounds and some change. I will put that change on the screen because I can't remember all of these numbers, my brain. So I'm super happy. That's a 3-pound loss in a week. I knew that would happen after my period. You just have to hang in there. You just have to believe in yourself, guys. Believe in yourself. It is the struggles that get us to triumph. But if you give up in the midst of that struggle, that is when failure happens. So hang in there. Now I'm going to share with you guys how my weight has fluctuated throughout the week. Oh my goodness. So as you can see here, I weighed in at 215 pounds. Earlier in the week, or there was a point during my period, I actually hit 223 pounds. These weight fluctuations are normal. There was a day in my vlog last week where I was like consistent for a few days. I ate 1,500 calories and the scale went up. It's going to happen. It's going to go up. It will go up. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram because daily I share my weight, really. I share if I'm moving up or down. So check out my Instagram stories because I'm honest there and I'm showing you guys that the scale going up, it's okay. It's part of the process. Do not identify with that number on the scale. You got what it takes. It's so important, guys. You have to start with training your mind. It all begins and ends with your mind. That's why I am such a big advocate of mental fitness. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this 1 month progress update video, and I will see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. Make sure you put in 3 brain emojis below because nothing happens unless this happens. And if you can't put in brain emojis, just type in the word brain. Mental fitness is the fitness we can overcome. Guys, if I can do it, if I can go from this to this, you can transform your life too. You can hit your fitness goals. Just make sure you are creating sustainable results. Make sure you are doing things that you can sustain throughout the lifetime. No crash diets. We are doing this naturally and we are doing this healthy. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be a what I eat in a day video, and hopefully I will add in the negative calorie foods in there soon because I've gotten a request. Anyway, take care. Bye.